Hello everyone, this is Amanda with the Live Coin Q&A. Today we're going to take a look at 3 more viewer submissions. This first one is from Simp A, and their email said, "Good afternoon, my grandson and I found this coin and we don't know anything about it. It has some kind of dye chip by his nose." The coin they submitted is a 2018 1 lira from Turkey. This would be considered a bimetallic coin, which I think those are pretty neat. This one has a copper nickel center and the outer ring is brass. The main thing we're going to look at is the bust on the obverse of this coin. And I'm not going to try to pronounce this guy's name because I'm pretty sure if I did I would butcher it horribly. So if you look at the screen, I did include a little note that says his name on it, and you can try to pronounce it for yourself. And I also looked up his name, and he is a former president of Turkey who passed away in 1938. Looking at the area they mentioned, there does appear to be a dye chip, and when I first saw it, it kind of reminds me of some of the little kids that I'm around all the time. There's a few of them that they know they should wipe their nose on a Kleenex. But if you have your back turned for like 2 seconds, they'll just take their arm and they'll just wipe it across here, and they end up with boogers on the side of their face. And that's what this dye chip reminds me of. So while this dye chip isn't a large one, I really like the placement of it because it is pretty funny. The next email was from SR, and their email said, "Hello again. 2021 shield scent here. I believe this may be a split die or a die crack. Can you please help me identify? Thank you for your time." As they mentioned, the coin is a 2021 Lincoln shield scent, and the area we're going to be focusing on is on Lincoln's head, and it extends to the rim through the word "we." Here are some close-up images. And this definitely does appear to be a nice die crack. These are commonly referred to as spikehead die cracks. If you look on Cuds on Coins, these are actually listed. Cuds on Coins defines a spikehead as having a die crack from the rim into any portion of the bust. It shall be limited to die cracks found on the obverse of the coin. The designation SKH will identify this type of die crack. The Cuds on Coins site has spikehead listings for both US and world coins, and I did check for a match for this one. There are numerous similar examples to this one, and I found a couple that could possibly be an earlier stage of this one, but I didn't see one with the exact same placement that had this extensive of a die crack. So this might be a good candidate to submit to the site. I will say they are a little picky about photo size and quality, so it isn't very easy to get a listing added to their site. Also, if anyone wants to take a look at the spikehead listings, I am including a link in the video description. Alright, the last submission we're going to take a look at is from Nikki S. And this email said, "Hello, I recently found this nickel in my pocket change. It was really shiny, but also old. I looked at it and it is a 1962D in like perfect condition, to me anyway, for being that old. I looked it up and saw that if you found a 1962 nickel with full steps, it is worth quite a bit. Every time I think I have something that is worth something, I am let down. I took a couple of pictures with my daughter's phone because her picture quality is way better than mine. I would like for you to look at them and give me your opinion. Thank you so much in advance. I hope for great results, but I am prepared for the opposite." So here are the photos, and one of the first things I noticed when I looked at the photos is that this coin does not have a mint mark. If this coin did have a mint mark, the mint mark would be on the right side of the Monticello, and this one does not have a mint mark, which would indicate that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint and not the Denver Mint. So that is actually going to tie into why this coin has full steps. A few other things I noticed about this coin is that most of the devices have a frosty appearance. The strike looks to be very high quality, and there also appears to be a small amount of mirror-like finish that is visible. And if you haven't already figured it out, which I'm sure most of you have, this is actually an impaired proof. 1962 is one of the years that proofs were still being produced at the Philadelphia Mint and also had no mint mark. With this being a proof strike, it's actually normal or expected that this nickel would have full steps. In regards to professional grading companies, full steps designations aren't given to proof strike nickels because they are expected to have them anyway. With all of that being said, I know this isn't the news Nikki was hoping for, and when answering emails, we definitely don't enjoy it when we can't tell each person that the coin they found is amazing and just like they thought it was. Well, I guess I really shouldn't speak for Paula, because between you and me, I think she does slightly enjoy crushing people's dreams. That was all I had prepared for this video. If you have questions about a coin or a piece of paper currency, please send your question and clear photos to info@livecoinqa.com, and one of our panel members will be happy to help you with your question. And thank you for watching.